Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new, and if you like my videos please press the like button and please do subscribe. I'm here in my flat in Rochester, Kent. I live by myself with my lovely Chihuahua and my cat Snowball. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 10:05 p.m.
Right guys, I wasn't going to do a video this evening, but I've had a bit of news and I thought I'd share it with you. So, let's go through this evening. At 10 to 7 p.m. this evening, for people that have watched the previous video, I took Max out for his nighttime walk, which involved me going outside the block of flats, around the back, and I had my pink baseball cap on and these shorts. I changed my clothes from this afternoon because I wanted to feel safe on the field. It's starting to get dark earlier, and I just felt more comfortable with my cap on and my longer shorts. So I walked round the back of the flats like I normally do. There was a woman with glasses with what looked like a French bulldog. And anybody that remembers me and times gone by, someone said that they knew somebody with a French bulldog and they might be able to let me have it when I first had Max down here. So I walked past this lady with what looked like a bulldog. I walked onto the field with Max and I just had a normal quiet walk. There was a guy with a cap walking with a curly haired woman with glasses, and they were looking at the swans and the ducks, and I was filming the swans and ducks, and this man with a cap was doing the same thing on the opposite side of the river. Then I just went around the field. There was the guy with a black older dog walking on the field, and I just walked around the field like I normally do, taking pictures, capturing videos. You know, just trying to make the most of my evening by myself because I live alone. And then I made my way back home, past the co-op and past Costa Coffee, and I turned around the Rochester Riverside office, round the back of it, and walked through the car parks. And then I went into the front of the building. And there was a Deliveroo guy with an orange bag delivering what probably was a pizza to the block of flats next to me. I hadn't ordered a takeaway. I hadn't been into the co-op. However, I'd gone out yesterday, hadn't I? And I'd gone out and I'd gone to the cathedral. Right, so I'd got food. I've got food in the fridge. I've got food in the cupboard. And I had cat food as well and dog food in the flat. I've still got that. So I came into the flat. I had no intentions of going out in the dark to the co-op with what sort of people hang about there at night in the pitch black. People smoking weed joints, skateboarders, and all that kind of thing. So I wasn't going to go out. Believe it or not, I am trying to lose a little bit of weight around my stomach. I've got no intention of going up to my mother's tomorrow either, because if I keep eating takeaways I'm going to get extremely large, and it's very unhealthy for somebody to keep eating takeaways. So I'm quite fine. I had a baked potato and beans for my lunch. I had cornflakes for breakfast, and I've had a couple of snacks with a cup of tea. And I don't want to keep eating. There's no need to keep eating. So there's no need to worry about that. So I got back into my flat, and I was on this bottle app. This bottle app. People from Turkey, people from India throwing bottles over to my island, and I was opening them. So I was getting bottles from India, Turkey. This is called Bottled. And someone called The Ball was talking to me from Turkey. You see, The Ball. I was talking to The Ball earlier on this evening. And may I say, it's going the same way as dating sites. It's going the same way as dating sites. So I was on and off talking to somebody off of Bottled. And someone had put something on about cats. And of course I'd lost Nicky. So someone had thrown a bottle on my island giving facts about cats. So what happens is you get a bottle. Someone throws a bottle over to your island. You open it and they're supposed to leave you a letter or a message and you make friends. This one from India has said, "Peace be with you." You can choose to keep the bottle or release it back after you've read it. Hello from Paris. My name is Julian. I'm simply looking for nice people to practice English or Spanish, Portuguese and French, of course. Hopefully I can make some good friends. Take care. And you choose to keep the bottle or you release it. Okay. You also can send your bottle and write a small message on it and throw it over to someone's island. They can choose to keep it or they can release it. So I was feeling a bit shitty. I'd read someone had sent something on cats, all about cats. I was sat down and all of a sudden my phone went off. My phone started ringing, not this one, but my old phone that I don't use, and it started ringing while I was on this Bottled application. I just happened to, I sent a bottle about facts about a chihuahua. So I just thrown a bottle with facts about my chihuahua, and then my phone started ringing. And I didn't answer it because the phone that was ringing doesn't work properly. So it went off 2 times and I thought, I just ignored it. And then there was a message. I think I found your cat. They thought they'd found my cat. And I'm sure I gave the lady downstairs this number on this phone. And it was the other phone that was ringing. It's just weird. So the buzzer started going off. The buzzer. And it went off 3 times and I thought, who's that? This is weird. This is freaking me out. Right? And it was the lady downstairs. The woman downstairs. So I went downstairs dressed like this. I'm a single female living by myself and I've recently lost my cat. She's been missing 3 weeks, right? So the lady downstairs, I say to her, I'll come down. I think I found your cat. So I went downstairs. And my cat, was hiding underneath a car. And bear in mind that I've been up and down searching for my cat for 3 weeks it would have been on Saturday. I've not seen my cat underneath a car for 3 weeks. So there's this little head sticking out of the car, and it's my cat. The lady downstairs says, "What's your cat's name?" I said, "Nicky." She went, "Nicky," and my cat put its head out underneath the car. And I went, "Nicky," meow, very, very quiet. I thought, my God, what's happened to my cat? What the fuck has happened to my cat? How much weight has she lost in 3 weeks? She's lucky to be alive. It looks like she's had no food and no water for 3 weeks. Now, if people look at the pictures of Nicky when she's been on my YouTube channel, you're going to have a shock when you see her now. She is a walking skeleton. She's a walking skeleton. There's hardly any meat on her body. I've had a shock. It's made me feel extremely upset. I haven't gone out to the co-op to get any food because I had food for Nicky in this flat. There's also a huge bag of cat litter. But I've got food. The first thing I did was carry my cat upstairs, and she feels as light as a feather. Light as a feather. And the first thing I did is fill 3 bowls full of food and put some water down for her to drink. Now, I don't know if she's going to survive. I don't know if she's going to actually live. Right? I'll show you what has happened to my cat. Max, leave her alone. My poor cat, I don't want to put her in distress. My poor cat has been missing for nearly 3 weeks. Here she is. She is so thin that I can feel her bones. She's purring. She's my cat. She's purring. She knows it's me. Max, leave her alone. She is a bag of bones. She looks like she hasn't had any food or anything to drink in 3 weeks. Right? But I'm just going to put her back. She's as light as a feather. She's not herself at the moment. I'm hoping that she gets through this. Right? She's just a bag of bones. I didn't go out to the co-op because I had a giant box of Whiskers chicken. I had a giant box of still quite full, Whiskers chicken dry biscuits, and I've got a whole box of Felix cat food. Max has got about 10 boxes of Caesar. I had an old lady come out to me of about nearly 80 in what looked like her nightwear, ringing my buzzer with my emaciated cat. Now it's touch and go whether she will survive, because she hasn't had any food for nearly 3 weeks, right? I've put 3 bowls full of food down for Nicky. I've put water down, and at first she couldn't eat properly. She couldn't eat. She was confused. She's been out in that extreme heat by the look of it, starving, hungry. So in 3 weeks, she must have lost more than twice her body weight before she possibly fell out the window. She's been surviving on the reserves in her body. She's had nothing to eat for nearly 3 weeks. And what was in the charity shop, guys? What was in the Oxfam charity shop before my cat's... I'm glad I found her, or whoever. Look, that's what was in the charity shops, and that's what my cat is. A skeleton at the moment. A skeleton. I went into the cathedral yesterday. Not only did I pray for my brother Dylan, my sister Amanda and my dad Derek, I also silently prayed for the return of my cat. Because somebody had even said to me as a joke that they thought she was dead. She's alive at the moment, and she's starving hungry. And I've fed her with the cat food I had in my flat. She's had nothing to eat for nearly 3 weeks. You can see that. Now guys, it's a bit of a late video for a Thursday evening, but my cat's come back and I'm just going to nurse her back to health. There's no way I'm leaving that cat in that condition alone and go up to my mother's tomorrow. I'm an adult and I will survive what I've got in this flat and the money that I've got, like I did in Gloucestershire when my mother wasn't anywhere near me in Gloucestershire. I was in Gloucestershire and my mother Jennifer was living in Chatham. And as I've said many times before, people trying to find out if I've got any money, Derek left money to my mother. I haven't got any. See you later.